What's up, fellow crypto enthusiasts? Welcome to CryptoZip, the best place to get the latest crypto news and updates. If you're new here, we upload cryptocurrency content every single day. If you're already subscribed, it's great to have you back. In today's video, we'll learn about the latest Ripple XRP update and the recent news regarding the crypto's ongoing lawsuit with the SEC. We dive into the chances of Ripple winning the case, XRP future utility, and why 2022 is going to be a critical year for Ripple XRP. Also, be sure to stay until the end of the video for our latest XRP price prediction. Let's get right into it. Ripple's digital payment system was at the top of the heap by the end of 2020. As the vision of an ultra-efficient international payment system began to take shape, RippleNet's preferred transaction currency, XRP, reached a multi-year high of $0.69 per token in late November. Even though the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) charged Ripple and its executives with conducting $1.3 billion in unregistered securities transactions, the company was still making significant progress. After many cryptocurrency exchanges and trading services stopped offering XRP trades in the coming weeks, the price of XRP fell below $0.18 per token before the end of 2020. Since the SEC lawsuit was filed, the price of XRP has fluctuated wildly, soaring or plunging at any given time. Many investors expected XRP to rise above its recent highs of under $4 per token when the SEC intervened. Yes, but is it doable in the near future? The CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, proclaimed this week's purchase of a large portion of the company's stock as a sign of the company's momentum. On top of that, he also used the opportunity to take a swipe at a nemesis, the SEC. Despite these crazy headwinds with the SEC, and frankly, losing some customers because of the SEC lawsuit, we grew very quickly, and we feel like we're starting 2022 in a great position of strength, Garlinghouse said in Protocol. The agency has accused Ripple of raising $1.3 billion in unregistered digital asset securities through the issuance of XRP tokens, which was filed in 2020. In the eyes of the SEC, XRP is a security, not a currency, and as such is subject to the same regulations that apply to other financial instruments. XRP, according to Ripple, is a digital currency, not a financial instrument. On January 21, 2022, a Southern District of Florida court dismissed the fair notice defense as a matter of law and granted the SEC summary judgment. In support of its motion to strike the fair notice defense, the SEC filed a letter of supplemental authority. In his letter to Judge Analisa Torres, the plaintiff cites the case of SEC v. Keener, in which the court found that the defendant had failed to register as a securities dealer in violation of the law. In doing so, Keener rejected the same fair notice argument that Ripple asserts in this case, and that the SEC is seeking to strike, holding that the defense fails as a matter of law. The letter stated, according to court documents, the Keener defendant claimed that he had no fair notice that his conduct could be unlawful, because he was unaware that his actions could qualify him as a dealer under the Exchange Act. The defendant argued that the statutory language is not transparent, which is why the SEC has issued so many interpretations over the years. The SEC position in this litigation directly contradicts its prior guidance. Whether the defendant had fair notice of the new way the Exchange Act definition of dealer would be applied is a factual question that must be decided by the jury. On January 21, 2022, a Southern District of Florida court rejected the fair notice defense as a matter of law and granted the SEC summary judgment. The express language of the Exchange Act, decisions from this circuit applying the definition of dealer, and SEC guidance itself gave defendant notice that his conduct could be illegal. The SEC filed the letter because it believes the case is analogous to the fair notice argument in the SEC v. Ripple lawsuit, giving the SEC more authority to dismiss Ripple's fourth affirmative defense. The defendants are reportedly focusing on their fourth affirmative defense, which alleges that the SEC failed to provide adequate notice that its actions could be construed as unregistered security sales. Last year, attorney Jeremy Hogan predicted that a Ripple victory on that defense would save the industry from the SEC implying that the SEC had previously failed to provide fair notice to the entire digital asset ecosystem. The SEC filed another letter of supplemental authority in support of its motion to strike earlier this month. The plaintiff has presented the court with a ruling from the Northern District of Illinois Court on December 20, 2021, denying the defendant's motion to dismiss the SEC v5 case. The 5 defendants claimed in the letter that they were not given adequate notice of the SEC novel interpretation of the statutory term dealer. The court agreed with the SEC that the standard against which the SEC seeks to measure defendants' conduct is the statute itself, the language of which defendants, and all others even arguably involved in securities transactions, plainly had notice for purposes of assessing fair notice and due process. It is for the courts, not the parties, to determine whether particular conduct falls within the scope of the statute. The SEC argues in the SEC v. Ripple case, Ripple countered in its letter that the 5 case does not support the SEC claims. The question before this court is whether Ripple's answer plausibly sets forth a cognizable legal theory for its affirmative defense, such that it should be allowed to develop evidence and present the defense on a more complete record. It was in a very different stage of the litigation, and the standard is completely different than the SEC v. Ripple case, Attorney Hogan said on Twitter. The defendant in the 5 case attempted, and failed, to argue fair notice in order to dismiss the lawsuit entirely because the burden of proof for a party moving to strike a pleading is extremely high. 5 can still use it as an affirmative defense in the future, and I expect them to do so. The SEC is attempting to strike the affirmative defense of fair notice in the Ripple case, and it faces a high burden of proof. He explained that in modern courts, the general idea is that the decision should be made after looking at the evidence, unless there is no plausible way to win. This process will take time. The SEC lawsuit's outcome will either crush XRP real-world value with draconian regulations or allow it to flow through American cryptocurrency trading platforms. In all practical matters, any shades of gray in between these extremes will be a win for Ripple. Don't forget that this case will almost certainly set the tone for how other cryptocurrencies and blockchain networks are regulated. The legal action began more than a year ago, and the case is still in the discovery phase, during which the 2 parties gather evidence to support their claims. It could be years before we get a final decision in this case, and the wait will be even longer if the parties use all of their appeal options. Legal challenges are never easily predictable, but a final judgment in Ripple's favor would benefit the cryptocurrency market as a whole. Even if the adversary is a division of the United States government, Ripple and XRP will benefit from high-quality legal advice and community support along the way. There is far too much on the line for cryptocurrency to be left alone. That's why a full-fledged SEC championship would surprise me. In our opinion, it's a possible outcome, but not a likely one. If we are correct, XRP should easily surpass $5. It will, however, take some time to arrive, because the chances of a final decision in 2022 are slim. XRP investors should brace themselves for a multi-year ride to the top. However, for a serious investor, patience is the best of all virtues, because unwavering patience combined with strong long-term growth equals wealth-building returns. In 2023, Wallet Investor predicts that XRP will trade at $1.60 $1.70 per ounce, still at over $2 by the end of the year. The coin's performance could be even better. In January 2024, XRP is expected to reach a price of over $3. By the end of the year, the crypto asset could be worth $2.8 on average. The token could reach a high of $3.5 in early January, according to Ripple's price forecast for 2025. By 2025, Ripple's peak price could be $4.4. Traders can keep an eye on the market for the time being while waiting for the problem to be resolved. If the outcome is positive, you can be confident in the Ripple coin's strength. You can also purchase the token for a reasonable price. Well, that wraps up today's video. We hope this video gave you deeper insight on XRP. So, what do you think? Is XRP poised for massive growth in 2022 and beyond? Are you currently trading or investing in the coin? Let us know in the comments below. Need somewhere to store your XRP or somewhere to trade crypto? How about a VPN you can trust? Check the links in our description for our favorite crypto products. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button and subscribe to never miss the latest cryptocurrency news. Until next time.